Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be getting some stuff done on the Falcon, and I thought I'd bring you guys along with me. Cold start. So the two things that I want to get done inside the car, excuse the mess, is this switch is broken. This one still works, but this one's broken. And also my blinker switch is very lazy. It just falls down, and when it kind of falls into like this weird spot, it makes it seem like I have a taillight that's out. So I gotta get this fixed. I have a new one, and then I just gotta take this off, run to the store and go see if I can find the same one or maybe something better with the same connections, because I do have dual electric fans in this car. So this is for one fan and the other fan.
So this is the little yellow fender that came on the orange Honda.
Why is everything little?
Because it's little. It's a little fender. Like your Falcon, little fender. And if you see right here, it's ripped. Needs to be welded back together. It's got a lot of, I don't know what all this rust is. Dented. I'm gonna strip it and see if it's even repairable. Just gives me something to do. It's a beautiful day here in California. Let's do it. There you go.
So my dad just got done taking off all the paint on this fender, and you can clearly see the crack a lot better. And this middle, it's got some surface rust on there, or you even call that surface rust. It's not called surface rust.
I mean, it's definitely got some rust in there. I mean, I took all the paint off to make sure there was no Bondo on it, so I can work with it a little bit. But we still might take it to get it sandblasted. I don't know yet, because the sandblasting will get into all the little fine little nooks and crannies and really clean it up real nice. And with some good primer and some metal etching primer.
Yeah, this is a fixable fender.
Yeah, it might be savable. We'll have to see.
Wanted to quickly show you guys that this screw right there in the middle where it's shiny right there on those threads, that's a thread out of this, and I don't want to break this. I don't have an extra one of these, and to find one of these is probably going to be a little bit difficult, and I can't just run to the auto parts store and pick one up. So kind of nervous, because I don't want to break this, because if I break this, then I don't have any steering and I can't drive the car. So I have a tap set, and I'm going to clean all these threads in here and just make sure that when I put the tool in it to pull this thing off, I'm not going to rip these threads out.
Going in pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think this top one was the bad one maybe. That one didn't want to go in very well, but these two are going in pretty good. Yeah, right there it stops. spray some extra in this one. I think this was the bad one. There we go. Nice. It's a little tighter than the other ones.
Don't go forcing it all the way down, back and forth whenever it gets tight.
Okay, right there. Got some junk on there.
Clean it off. Clean it off and run it in there again.
Now I have some aluminum coming out of all the holes.
You're gonna want to blow it out. Quarter 28.
So, but this top one was the one that was giving me problems. This was the hardest one to get the tap to go down into. So I'm gonna spray some more BB Blaster in there. I'm gonna run it through again. Maybe might run it through at least one more time. Maybe.
Where's the wrench or socket that goes on these bolts?
Socket that goes on the bolt?
Yeah.
You want the ratchet?
No. It's just gonna get that little chunk off. Do it by hand. So it should be good to go.
Yeah, this is going really nice now. Look at that. Perfect.
See it squishing all that out?
Yeah.
That's good.
Show the camera. So let's see. Can you see? I'm not sure if you can see. But inside in this BB Blaster right here, you can see it, yeah. Those are pieces of aluminum that the tap is kind of cleaning the threads. So I'm gonna run it in and out a couple of times. And what my dad's doing is we have the other tap. This is for the bolts.
This is the die. We're
So,
running this thing through here.
and it cleans the threads. You want some cleaner or no?
No, it should be fine. It's just taking off that little piece of aluminum that shouldn't be in there. Or cast, whatever the heck that piece is made out of. Piece of junk is made out of. Yeah, there it goes. Took it right out. There it is right there. See it hanging in there? Okay, that one's done. I'm gonna do this last one. This last one's clean, but we'll run it through anyways. Just to make sure it doesn't have a hang up. There you go. Nice and clean. Blow them off. And you're good to go. Nice and clean.
Okay, so I have a bit of a dilemma. This switch is broken, and I've had this switch for a while, and I thought it was the correct one, and it's not the correct one. It does not look the same. It doesn't even have this plastic ring here so that it can get bolted down on there. And then also we think that, or we know, we can see it, this piece right here is broken. There should be connected here. So I have to find out how to source the correct blinker switch, and this piece comes off. You see there's two pieces right here. This comes off, and then also this piece comes off. So I'm gonna have to try to source these parts. Probably this bolt right here and this bolt right here, and then I can pull this piece off. But I don't have any extra of these parts. I'm gonna have to try to find them online, or maybe go to the swap meet or something. So that's that. So I'm gonna move on to the switch. All right, I got this thing loose. So, see how simple that is? I'm just gonna go to the store, find the switch that has the same two, just to keep things simple. Unscrew it, screw it on, put it back. Got this from O'Reilly's. This is it. All I gotta do is connect these two wires. All right, so I got both of the switches hooked up. So if I hit one switch, both fans are running. All right, so while I was out running some errands, my dad got quite a bit of work done on this fender here. He was able to fix the crack, and he welded it. He got it straight. And then this is just surface rust. It's not rusted through just yet. We're thinking about buying a little cheapy sandblaster from Harbor Freight and try to do it ourselves and see how well it comes out. All right, so on the other side of this fence, we actually have two more cars here. We have my dad's 74 Pinto, but we're not here to talk about the Pinto today. We have my dad's 1973 Honda Civic. This one is a 1200, and it has a
Complete engine, right?
yeah, has a complete, but it's also a tailgate model. It doesn't have a hatchback.
Yeah, it's a tailgate. I don't have the key.
Oh, you don't have the key?
I do have the key, but it's over there. Do you want me to get the key?
Do you want to show him? All right, so he has the key now. My dad's very excited about this car.
I like this car.
So he's telling me that this is a pretty rare find. Well, that's what we seem to believe.
Most of the ones we find are hatchback. We hardly ever find any trunk models. They're out there, but they're kind of harder to find.
Yeah, so this one's unique because it has. This is the only one that we have that has this.
And it's a complete car. Look at that bitch and exhaust tailpipe thing somebody put on there.
Yeah. Someone literally welded that on.
I think it's a fence post or something. I don't know what that is. But it's not an automatic. It says Honda-matic on it, but it's a stick shift car. So I don't know how that happened. Got the car that way.
It's a 4-speed, right?
Yeah, it's a 4-speed car. So, of course, it's a mess because we've taken it apart and checked a bunch of stuff on it.
Yeah, we've done some stuff to it. The Honda, that's pretty cool.
See my hot rod racing steering wheel there?
So we've shown this car on the channel before, but
Not like this.
not like this. And there's more of you here watching, so gotta show it again. So the problem with this car is
The engine is stuck. It's seized. Guy said he used to drive it.
and this one's complete.
The little thing on there to hold it. This one is a complete. Everything's here. But we're gonna try to put some stuff in the cylinders,
Yeah, we're gonna try to put some ATF in the cylinders.
let it soak, and see if we get lucky, and
Maybe they'll spin over.
maybe we'll get it unstuck.
Man, it's gonna be hard to get this turkey baster in there.
I know.
There's like hardly any room. I can't even
Try it dry.
Let me take this out. So that's not in the way. Is there any oil in it? Nope. Can I see that?
On the very tip. That's how much oil is in it. You guys see that right there? It's
Hardly anything. We haven't drained it out, so I mean, at least this is not all rusty. It's clean. An extension, or it doesn't fit.
You know, it's kind of weird. I noticed that when I had a hard time with that tube, because the exhaust manifold, the way it's made or something, it's hard to get in there.
Yeah.
Keep turning it by hand. You would have had it out by now, I guess.
It's very hard to get fit.
Yeah, there was something about that. For some reason, why that one is hard to get out. I don't know why. Exhaust manifold, something. Something's in the way down there. Is it turning?
Sometimes.
I had a hard time when I put the socket on there. It's like the socket was too thick or something like that. Funny, this is a ground. The red one is a ground. And the other red one is the power. There are two red ones. And they put an alligator clip. Somebody Mickey Mouse the alligator clip on top of the starter. I don't know why, unless it's supposed to be that way, but I don't think so.
Finally got it.
I don't know where that thing goes. Maybe it doesn't go on top of the starter.
Okay.
All right,
I
got it out?
I think I'm in there.
All right.
I think the cylinder's right up.
Yep, just wait a minute.
It's pressurizing it.
You getting any oil out of that thing? It doesn't sound like it. It sounds like it.
You want to try to do it again?
Yeah, try and do it again.
Because you can't see it. Because I feel it kind of go down. And if it's pressurizing it, it has to be in the hole.
All right, that's good enough.
Nope.
Oh, squirted out. All right, cool.
Alright.
I'll let it soak.
We'll put the spark plugs in.
Put the spark plugs in.
So we're going to put the spark plugs back in. And we will update you guys in a future video to see if we can get this engine to spin over. Alright guys, so that's going to be the end of this video. This video was a little bit different. We focused on the Falcon. We did a bunch of little things in this video. Falcon, worked on the fenders on the Honda. Didn't really show much of that. And then we introduced the brown Honda, put some transmission fluid in the cylinders so we can try to get that thing unstuck. But that's going to be the end of this video. Still got some daylight. Got a couple more things we got to do, and I got to edit this video and get it posted for you guys. So make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Share it, and catch you guys in the next one.